Papa
Okay.
still looks at the beer menu even if he's not gonna drink.
Yeah.
That is like a Michelin star, a John Della Molina star right there. If you don't got good IPAs, right off. You might have a stout that blows my ass out of my ass cheeks. Yeah, I said that, but it's still a half star.
I'm sorry, I got fixed the other day. I haven't been the same since.
D Moon, you got married
Yes,
the other
exactly.
day.
Legally castrated is
Yeah,
what I like
that's
to
what
call it.
happens. I was there. I had to hold you down.
Yep. That's why I was crying, really. It wasn't the beautiful emotions built up over basically 7 years at that point, 8 years. No,
No,
it was the fact that my huevos were about to be scrambled
and they were.
live in person.
I scrambled them. I put them in a burrito, and I ate them.
That's kind of kinky.
Yeah. Sin was a little mad, but she understood.
She understood. She knows her place.
Excuse me.
Well, God bless you, my dear.
Ooh, what are you drinking today? I forgot how to finish this.
I actually had a few beers earlier, so I'm keeping it cool for right now because apparently tonight is Mai Tai Tuesdays at the spot where the aforementioned wifey would like to go for dinner. So I'm trying to hold myself until then. Trying to hold
Where
the
is this
line.
at?
Over at Islands.
What islands?
Yes, this beautiful tropical spot that we
You,
call Islands.
I was thinking about it on the drive up.
Mhm.
I am like Mr. Negative because I don't like islands. I had it years ago. We got takeout and I
Mm,
thought it was just all right.
mm.
And I always kind of make the excuse because I did takeout that sometimes the food quality isn't the best to take out.
Of course. Anywhere.
Like, yeah, just yeah. Um, so then my work actually took the call center out to islands like a month ago.
Hmm.
Still not good. Still
Damn.
not good.
Thank God they're not a sponsor this week. Fair enough.
Not
I
anymore.
I personally dig it. Did you have any beer when you went, or did you keep it non-alcoholic for work?
It was during the company hours, so of
That's how you
course I
establish your
had beer.
dominance. Of course, exactly. Your finest IPA.
Yeah.
Stat. They do usually carry delicious there too nowadays, so you can easily get a little
Where
messed up.
where I went, they didn't have delicious. They had a different. I couldn't tell you what it was, but
Maybe
it wasn't delicious.
Sculpin.
Papa
Okay.
still looks at the beer menu even if he's not gonna drink.
Yeah.
That is like a Michelin star, a John Della Molina star right there. If you don't got good IPAs, right off.
I respect that. No, no, that's fine. That's fine for sure, for sure. But sir, we're at Chuck E. Cheese. What I say,
No, no,
right
no
off.
beer. No good beer. No good beer.
Go fuck yourself, Chuck.
Oh, simple as that. I'm sorry. You might have a stout that blows my ass out of my ass cheeks. Yeah, I said that, but it's still a half star.
Oh, the sure ideas just keep on coming. It might just blow my ass out of my ass cheeks. To anyone driving, they're probably one a avoiding a crash from disgust, but also out of confusion of what that
Yeah, oh,
exactly
yeah.
means. You know what?
I don't know.
You watch those strongman competitions where they're like deadlifting something and their ass comes out of their ass. That's basically what he means.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Right out of between them butt cheeks.
That's my favorite kingdom in Italy for sure. Between them butt cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Between
Oh,
them
yeah.
kingdom.
Sir Anus is the king out there. Sir King Anus.
Can you do me a favor? You sent me a GIF or a GIF, if you will, earlier before we started. Can you
Oh,
show me it? Because my phone has been bad about showing me those lately.
I thought it was just mine. I thought it was my service. I'm already like burning Google to the stake. And look at this. Look at this. So it's Instagram then.
Yeah, I think so. Because and I thought I updated mine recently too, but
Oh
maybe it's the
no,
update that fuck things.
same problem.
I just see white
Wait,
bright screen. Let me see. There we go. We're
same
getting
problem.
better.
Look at
Yeah, what the hell?
same problem.
So you just see a message from me saying my anus. That's all, but but no context.
Oh, I know where I got pictures.
I installed cameras in your toilet
Oh.
earlier.
I was like, do you lift weights? Did your ass just come out of your ass cheeks?
It's about to. After that hour drive of having brunch, it needed to come out of my ass. My ass, that is. Jesus God.
Oh my god.
Sorry to
Yeah.
everyone listening.
Starting off with the ass jokes.
Oh yeah, we're coming in hot and heavy, steamy, even some
Like your
might say.
poo.
Yep, absolutely.
So what brewery did you go to today?
So earlier, went over to 1886, little spot over in Orange, just to kind of try some stuff out. I was tempted to go to Chapman Brewing, Chapman and Craftman Beer, I should say. But they weren't open until 3. I only had a little bit of time. I wanted to make sure I wasn't late to getting to this for us shooting today. So I just went over there, and it was my second time being there in like a year or two. So it was fun going back. It was definitely was fun. They
I love the aesthetic of that place. It's
The
really
aesthetic
beautiful
is
brewery. Yeah.
cool. Like the outdoor patio area too. I kept it inside for the most part today, but I definitely look forward to going to the patio, the back patio area next time for sure. But it was nice. There was one double IPA that they had that I was tempted to try, but I wanted to make sure I didn't have a bumpy ride on my way back home. So I just kept it cool with like a 6.2 or something like that.
Oh, you little bitch.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, it was one of their like West Coast style IPAs. So it was pretty good.
How was
And
it? Nice, nice.
they had a 6.8 there as well, West Coast. But I again, I just wanted to make sure I was driving safely. So I kept it cool. I kept it cool today.
So you went up there to have beer and you didn't have beer, is what I'm hearing.
It's not the craziest, most potent beer in the world, but it was a good time nonetheless. It was
Did
fun
you
just
eat?
trying stuff out. I did have a little bit of food there. Yeah, they had like some tacos and like I had like a grilled chicken salad there with
Happy
avocado.
hour?
Yeah, happy hour. It worked out nice. It
Okay.
was like perfect timing. Strolled right in. They said happy hour. Worked out just fine. So yeah, figured why not
You
save a
know,
couple bucks.
now that we're on the subject of happy hour, why do they make it unbelievably difficult to not be an alcoholic during the week? I mean, I like saving money. I like beer. Why wouldn't I go to a place between the hours and 3 and 6? Monday through Friday.
Right.
Sometimes Monday through Thursday, depending if the place is, awesome or not.
Right. But you're saying you're stuck at work typically during those hours or what?
No, I will find time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah. There's a nice place right by my job, a
Ooh.
Whole Foods, where for 1 hour, one solid hour, I can pound 2 beers. Recently, they gave me the discount for three beers
Nice.
for $4 each.
That's chill deal
That's
right there.
$12 for fucking for 3 beers.
And from last time we talked about that spot, the potency is there if you want to go for it. Definitely.
They sold out of some of the good ones. They've
Oh,
like
okay.
replaced them. So
Mhm.
like their massive IPA list kind of went down a little bit. I'm a little sad about that.
For now, at least,
Uh,
yeah.
but I'll still go. I mean, $4 can't go wrong with that.
Right. You got to start leaving some notes behind. I mean, like bring X beer back.
Bring it back. I'm sad because the IPA we drank there was Maine Lunch. The brewery
Yes.
is called Maine, and the IPA is called Lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find it out here. It's not out here. Like
Crazy.
it's literally in the state of Maine.
Wow. What an
And
import then, like literally crossed the
for them
entire
to, I
country.
know I like went through all of the Total Wines. Nowhere in SoCal can you
How
get that beer.
random. How random then. Wow.
I don't know about taps. I need
Mhm.
to do maybe San Diego because San Diego seems to be a gem for like good IPAs.
Sure. Of
That
course. Of
seems to be.
course.
They got all the great fucking craft beers out there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, just real quick. Yeah, I saw recently that San Diego County has like 220 plus breweries
yeah.
within the one county. I'm like,
Mhm.
holy fucking shit. That's awesome. I mean, we've said it before, but we live generally in SoCal within a mecca of craft beer.
Mhm. Oh,
Mhm.
100%.
We're spoiled bitches.
I recently found out that I may have brought this up, maybe I'm not, but
Mhm.
if I go 15 minutes the opposite direction of where I work from home, so going more towards San Diego, literally 15 minutes, there's like 3 breweries within a 5 mile radius of each other. And then if I go like an extra 7 miles past that, there's Pizza Port. So I can literally burn through 4 breweries in 2.5 hours if I wanted to.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just within that little small
Oh
area.
yeah,
If
it's
you
like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
if
San
you Yelped
Clemente.
it, you might even be able to find nooks and crannies within like industrial
Oh no,
areas
no.
too.
I do the Google search and I
Okay.
zoom in. That's how I found it. I start like mapping them together. I'm like, oh yeah, this is so totally a pub run.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Ask the sleepy man on the side of the street if he
Oh
knows
my
where the
god.
good stuff's
After
at.
he peed on the other side of the street.
He may not be able to afford the beer that you're trying to look for, but he'll still know where to go nonetheless.
Oh my god. Hmm.
Um, Please go ahead.
I went to on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
It was Friday. I went to Rodeo 39.
Nice.
We met Tracy's girlfriend. She's very nice.
Aw.
Um, and of course, I had bearded tang. I do like bearded tang,
Oh yeah, cool spot.
but I wanted something different. So I found out that there is a Beechwood, maybe like 13 minutes away from that location.
Really? Oh, cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some of the
So
beer on the show. Shout out to Beechwood.
yes, and I went there, and it's a newer location of Beechwood. It's like Rodeo 39, but smaller. So it's like it's a food hall.
Petite Wood. Sure.
Yeah, but
AJ's penis.
I had one one double IPA twice.
Mhm. I said AJ's penis and you thought AA battery. Not even a C or a D, you motherfucker. Just
No, double. You're lucky you're getting that, Mr. Triple.
I go on.
God, I wish I remember the name of the beer. So good. We need to check that spout out. I mean,
Please.
it's not too far from Rodeo 39. It's a little closer in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's a food hall, so they got easily 9 different restaurants to pick from, and then Beechwood, and they had 18, 19 beers.
Ooh, baby doll. Sounds lovely. I'm into it. I'm freaking into it.
I loved it. I'm like really looking forward to go. I will probably be back there in the next 3 weeks.
Nice. Well, pick up your boy and let's freaking go on a journey.
Let's fucking do it.
Hell yeah. Just wine me and dine me. Pick me up. No forewarning. Just I'm at home. My pants are off. Tell me to put my chonies back on, and then we roll. We roll, baby.
Shove that ass right back into between those butt cheeks and let's go.
Yes, please and thank you.
Just push it in. Just push it in.
There's people that are lifting their ass out of their car seats right now as they drive. Like, I don't like feeling this way. I don't like feeling like I have to hover over my seat as I'm driving right now. But God willing, I feel necessary. It feels necessary to do so. I personally, speaking of breweries, went to for my first time, for surprisingly, considering how local it is to my area, but went to one Chapman a few weeks back, but just on Saturday myself, I went to Claremont Craft Ales, and honestly, I dug the spot. It's a cool vibe. It's very much just strictly a brewery, and there'll be food trucks there if you want to order that stuff while you're chilling. But otherwise, it's just strictly beer and stuff, which is great.
How far is that next to like downtown Claremont?
Oh, like 6 minutes.
Really?
Super close.
That brewery's been around for years too.
It's just down the hill from where Sin and I got married. Just down the hill. It's super close.
Have you been before?
Close. No, it's my first time going. That's why I'm surprised.
Nice.
After all these years of being with Sin, who grew up vaguely around that area, that we finally made it over there. And we just went for a couple beers and then went out to have dinner afterward. Sin offered to drive, and it was awesome. Like, so I saw earlier that day that they had just won the Great American Beer Festival first place prize winning for their triple IPA that they released this year. So I was like, oh my God, like, and we were generally in the area anyway. So we went to go hang out with their parents for a little bit at their house. And I was like, well, I know a little spot nearby.
AJ and his brewery.
This time it was true. This time it was all AJ's idea.
So was the last time.
Yeah, of course. 100%. 1,000. 1 billion. But and she's like, all right, let's go. But I'm trying not to be that husband where I'm like every weekend we have to go to a brewery and stuff like that. But
be that husband. That's why you got married, because they can't leave. They can, but it'll be expensive.
It'll be expensive for sure. So we went, and I first thing I tried was the triple IPA. I asked them about it, and they're like, oh yep, we have it right here. So I was like, awesome. Pour me a glass, please. So they gave me like a nice, like, I think it was like a 10-ounce pour, something like that. So they weren't like trying to like milk you where it's like a nice where it's like only a 6-ounce pour or something like that. They'll give you a healthy size pour of a triple, which equaled out to 10.2 alcohol
Nice. I like
percentage.
that.
So
That
yeah,
that's a respectable percentage.
I thought so too. And honestly, your boy got ripped up. It was
How many
nice.
did you have?
Just one of that. But I started drinking it and it actually is pretty nice. Like I can understand why it got first place at this festival. The GABF, if you will. Um, and it's like it's crazy. I was seeing pictures of this festival. We got to go next year, or at least one I guess it tours around in different areas. So the next time it's in our area, it would be fun if we can go. It was like a stadium kind of. It was crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really cool lighting and stuff like that. It'd be a fun excuse for you and I to get silly together on some bars. But anyway, did that. It was awesome. About a third through my first pour, I was already feeling nice and good. And then they were really nice and liked the video that was posted on Instagram and stuff like that. That was cool. And then Sin was like, well, we still have a little time before dinner. I don't have work tomorrow. Why don't you get yourself another beer? And I was like, oh my
Mm.
God. And she offered to drive too. So I was like, this doesn't happen every day. I'm going to take advantage of this. So I got a New England style IPA afterward. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I'm sure I could look it up because they just recently posted their updated tap list. But it was bomb. It was a nice little smooth boy. Obviously, not as quite as potent as the triple. This was probably like a nice like 6.7 if I had to guess, 7%,
Mm.
whatever. But it was nice. It was really nice. So yeah, shout out to Claremont Craft Ales in SoCal. It was pretty bomb. It was pretty bomb.
So I gotta ask, how
Please.
did it compare to the goat?
Oh, you're talking Pliny the Younger
Mm.
by the old Russian Riv.
Now we know the one you had is amazing. It's award winning, so you're
Mm-hmm.
not bashing, but
No, of course not. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Pliny the Younger, at least if we're talking percentage wise, is the stronger. Isn't that usually like 11.2?
I think it varies. It goes between zero point 0.1 and zero point 0.3, I think.
Okay, but it is in 11, right?
No, 10. It's in the
Tens?
tens.
Oh,
It's in
okay,
the
okay.
tens. Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, you're right. 10.25. So vaguely about the same.
Yeah. It
So
varies. Every year, like it varies for whatever reason. That's why like last year, no, the year before was probably like the best younger we've ever had. That's crazy to say that it
mhm.
changes, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, but I mean, we appreciate that about it too. Like it's not just I mean, sure, maybe a level of consistent well, there's a level of consistency
No,
to
there
it
is, yeah.
where it's just like you're getting premium quality year after year. But again, there will be there will be variables to it. But anyway, in comparison to that, I'm probably just biased.
You
But I
are.
again, like
It's
I
okay.
said,
It's
I
a good
can
bias.
see why this beer won first place. I mean, while I'll admit this year, 2023, I haven't had an extreme amount of triple IPAs, but at the
Same.
same time, I've had a handful of them. And I will
Yeah.
say of those, it's definitely one of the better ones I had. It was cool. One thing I appreciated about it, just to get, I'll get around to the answer, but just real quick, as far as Claremont's goes, it had a nice bit of citrus like kick to it on the scent, like on the nose, like even Sin smelled it. I was like, just have a whiff of it. And then she was like, dang, I really am getting like some orange citrus from this. And I said, no, absolutely. I'm definitely getting that. And so then I tossed it back and I
Ooh.
took a really good, like, in my opinion, a good first sip. But I wanted to really coat my palate on that. And it was bold. It was a bold little boy. And as you drink it down, you definitely feel that hoppy kick to it. But it was
Okay.
also surprisingly smooth, similar to younger, but where it differs and where I prefer the younger in this regard is that I don't know. I would just say, as far as like feeling and tasting the potency, which is personally what AJ kind of goes for the most part, Pliny the Younger does that for me
Mm.
a little bit more, where I taste every percentage of it, as opposed to this one. If you're looking for a nice triple IPA to get used to triple IPAs, or if you're like, I've had double IPAs, they mess me up real good. They taste delicious. I'm looking for that next kick up. Go for the triple at Claremont. It's more easily obtainable
Okay.
for sure. But I mean, as far as really going for full flavor, while you get I mean, personally, I get some citrus notes in Pliny the Younger, especially this past year, and I think even more so the year before that. This year, it just Pint of the Younger just
Another level.
really packed a wallop on you, you know? Like
Mhm.
you're basically licking the hops. You're
Sucking the
squeezing
tea
the
right out
juice
of
out.
it.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
And right into my mouth directly. Just that this right here is gonna get photoshopped into something inappropriate.
It needs to. It needs to.
Video episodes on Spotify, people. Check it out. Screenshot that bitch. Blow it up at BeerBellyPod
Mm.
on the socials. But anyway, yeah, it was a great triple IPA. I look forward to going back. They are not obviously paying us to say this. It was just genuinely a really fun time. Love the atmosphere of the brewery. Nice indoor and outdoor seating. We opted, since it was nice, cool weather that night, to sit outside, and it was cool. Like when we got there was still plenty of daylight. I think it was probably like 6:15 when we got there, and by the time we left, it was about an hour later or so. And it was
Mm.
just the sun was going down. It was cooling off even more. I was rocking some shorts. It was feeling lovely. So definitely got to go back.
Sexy.
Cool music that they played there too. It was like a nice vibe of like indie electro to like trance music from like 2009, 2010, around that era and stuff. So it was cool. It was really nice.
Mm.
So 12 out of 10 would recommend if you find yourself in SoCal. Claremont Craft Ales. Can't speak enough good stuff about it.
Shit, I gotta try it out.
Yeah. Should we talk about what we got going on?
Before we get to that,
Mm-hmm.
let
Talk to
me
me,
bring up
baby.
two different things.
Please
So
do.
I actually this weekend I had the new Enjoy By, the Halloween edition.
How rude of me for not asking what you've been drinking lately. I'm sorry. Oh, but you've tried it, you bastard bitch.
Oh, why wouldn't I try it?
Which is a good thing, calling you a bastard bitch, but I'm jealous. That's why.
And then I was actually able to find it in a bottle. I feel like the Enjoy By in the bottles are really hard to find.
Oh, was it a 12 ounce or was it a bigger boy?
The 16, I think they're like the 16 ounces. Yeah.
Nice. I always appreciate
Uh,
those a little bit more.
oh, yeah. It's a hefty boy. I've got to
Mhm.
say, I think it's my favorite one.
Is it a hazy this year? I think it's normally a hazy
I,
now, right?
I think it is hazy. Yeah.
But it does it for you.
Oh, man. It must. I'm really looking forward to December,
Mm-hmm.
but I really do think that this is going to be the winner.
Nice. Respect. Get ready for that fun idea we have with Enjoy By coming up soon, near the
Yeah.
end of this year.
So
We've talked a
I
little bit
strongly
about it.
recommend it. You
Nice.
need to get yourself some.
Oh, baby.
I'm definitely gonna buy myself a 6 pack at some point. Definitely before Halloween. Um.
Stone
So there
Brewing
was.
sponsor us. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, please. I look just like the fucking mascot.
That gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
The color you're wearing is somewhat reminiscent, but darker than the gargoyle on the show, Disney's Gargoyles.
I'll take that. I'll take that all day.
I forget what his name was.
Oh,
Something
I don't remember at all.
Ramlethal,
Uh,
something. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so next week,
Mhm.
my poor liver. Oh my god. I was invited to go to an event on Thursday
Okay. Okay. Cool.
where it is a complimentary cigar
Ooh.
and all of the free whiskey.
Oh, baby. What the hell? What place is this? Are you allowed to say?
Oh
Or
yeah,
do you want
I
to say?
think I believe it's called Whiskey X. It's like a like a beer festival, but a whiskey festival.
Nice.
Peter randomly messaged me on Saturday
Yeah.
asking if I was free Thursday, and I was like, "This is not good." If he's asking me, I was like, "I mean, I get out of work at this time. Why? What's up?" And he's like, "I have free VIP tickets to this whiskey festival. Do you want to come?" I was like, "Well, I feel really bad for Friday, John. I feel
I'm so
so bad
happy
for
for
Friday,
you.
John."
Sorry, headphone listeners, but I'm excited. I'm excited
so
for you guys.
so the VIP gets you in at an hour before general admission.
You bitch.
So
Nice.
the not as long lines getting the whiskey. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yeah,
And then
baby.
like I said, complimentary cigar that you can
Oh,
smoke in the cigar lounge, which I can't imagine not getting drunk and not wanting to smoke that cigar.
of course. You're gonna and on top of that, the cigar is gonna get you more drunk too. That's the thing. Those bitches will get you lightheaded like a motherfucker. Part of my I want this to be a family friendly podcast, but bitch.
Mm,
That's the only word I can say right now.
so
Bitch.
that's on Thursday.
Awesome. That's
Oh,
legendary. I'm very happy for you guys. That should be legendary. Please, you gotta at least take some pictures while you're out there for Beer Belly.
oh yeah. And then, I have Friday to recover, which I really don't because I do work that following morning.
Well, hey, you get to spend your time recovering at work. What better
Oh
way to
yeah, of
recover
course.
from a
Hey,
hangover?
if you're gonna be hungover, you might as well get paid for it, right?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Make yourself feel that much better about it. You're right. Just being real.
And then go ahead and tell them about Saturday.
All right. Well, you and I can both jump in on this one, but yeah. So Saturday, August
Uh-huh.
7th, we got invited. Shout out to OC Beer Blog
Oh
on
yeah.
Threads and on Instagram primarily, but OC Beer Blog, kind gentleman that he is, reached out to Beer Belly on our socials.
And he's like, hey,
And
you guys want to get fucked up on a Saturday? Do you want to forget about all life's problems?
from 4 to 8 p.m. in Anaheim, Southern California, we can do that for you.
This man
By
was a genie who rubbed the magic lamp.
I want to say that we both did at the same time. At the same time. And as my good friend John would say, at the right momentum.
Momentum. Mhm.
Say it with me
Yep.
now. Momentum.
Momentum.
Shout out to a classic episode. So there's going to be this craft beer festival, Firkenstein Craft Beer Festival in Anaheim, California, from 4 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, October 7th. You too can join us. So if you find yourself there, come say hi, come
We will
have a
be there.
pour with us, have some pours
We
with
will have
us.
stickers.
We will get silly, best believe. And so come take
Oh my
pictures.
god.
We'll be shooting some content out there, having a good time. Let's get down into listing some breweries that are going to be there. There's going to be a lot of them. It is 21 plus only, so do keep that in mind for yourself.
Keep your
It's
children away.
Yes, I don't want to see them
Frankenstein.
there.
Well, wait. Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster gonna be running all around that bitch.
That's right. That's right. It's on Center Street in downtown Anaheim, starring these brilliant Californian breweries from Monkish, Green Cheek,
Monk.
Everywhere, Radiant, Horace
Mm.
Aged Ales, Bottle Logic, Villains Brewing, Moonlight,
He's still going, guys.
Island Park, Native Sun,
Ooh.
Long Beach Beer Lab, Beechwood,
yeah.
like we talked about earlier, Coinkadink.
Beechwood.
We got Ambitious Ales. We got Taproom Beer. We got Santa Ana River.
I
El
like that brewery.
Segundo, John's favorite Gun Whale Ales. We actually shot a video there recently for their one of their oyster stouts. That was interesting and
It
fun.
was delicious.
We got Unsung Brewing that's going to be there. Gamecraft Brewing, which actually John talked about how lovely he enjoyed their parking lot recently on an episode. We got McLeod.
I totally forgot about
You fucking dumbass. We got Pizza Port Brewing, which again, ding, ding, ding on that boy. We got Honey Pot. We got Stereo. We have Rip Brewing, a spot we've talked about many times on the show.
2 eyes?
And again, with 2 eyes. And there's also the brewery, and also in bold and more. So please make time to come on out. It's going to be a great, crazy time. We got invited to be there as media. It's honestly a high honor after doing this show for a few years to be invited to be part of the media team for this event. It's kind of a dream come true. I mean, who'd have thunk that something like this would happen for a dumb, silly little show like this?
We ignorant. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
We should have been canceled a long time ago, but at least now maybe we'll gain a little more traction to where we'll now be more readily cancelable. So we have that to look forward
gonna
to.
happen. That's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, most definitely. The more we succeed, the higher odds of us being tarnished. So
yeah.
we got that going for us.
Bring it on, people.
Bring it on.
Episode 1. Oh, he's canceled.
Yeah. Dunzo. It was fun while it lasted. A whole 5 minutes. A whole 5 minutes of fame.
That's a lot of breweries.
It's a lot of breweries. And
a lot of great ones.
Yeah. I think we should try at least a taster from each.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think I've been to more than half of those breweries, and that makes me feel really bad about it.
Nope, don't do that. No, be proud.
That's how you know that this festival's top tier, because
Yeah.
I've been to almost every single one of those amazing breweries. Almost.
That's right. That's right. It's gonna be a crazy fun time. So again, Frickenstein Craft Beer Festival in Anaheim, California, October 7th, Saturday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's a nice little window of time to get crazy. And then who knows? Maybe since we're already being downtown Anaheim, maybe we can meet up at do a little meetup at a brewery later on that night too. If
Let's
we're
go to
still
Disneyland
alive,
and
that
fuck
is.
shit up. I'm
Let's
going
scare
after
some
that
children,
rat.
everybody.
I'm going after that rat.
Yeah, we gonna catch him. Bop him
And
right
his
on the head.
wife.
Jesus Christ. Hide your mouse kids. Hide your mice wife. Jesus God. You're gonna fuck that duck while you're at it too.
Who's to say I haven't?
That's a fair point. So again, high honor. Can't believe we got invited to something like that. Thank you again. Shout out to at OC Beer Blog. Give him a follow. Let him know that at BeerBellyPod sent you. Really nice dude, and actually a pretty accomplished writer as well. He does a lot for the OC beer scene, as you can
I've
imagine.
seen that. Which is a great beer newspaper. And, I love that newspaper because it really brings shine to a lot of upcoming breweries. It's really nice.
Yeah, we live in a fortunate time and an even more fortunate area. Like we said earlier, it's kind of crazy, but we blessed out here. So if you find yourself in Southern California,
we summon the genie.
Come through. Come through, baby. That being said, let's call for the day. But of course, before we do, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week.
I'm gonna go say that you, the listeners, not you, AJ, stop listening. This is not for you. Crack open a nice beer, that nice bar. Take off your pants. Sit on the toilet, get your laptop, use your phone too. It don't matter. Either or, time. Just got to make sure you get it a little dirty. You know what I'm talking about. Chug that beer, go on that website and buy some beer festival tickets.
Yes.
Because we going to party on the 7th.
Amen. You can get those at Firkenstein.com. That's FIRKENSTEIN. Firkenstein.com. So be ready for that. It's spooky season, baby. And if I may just mention as well, you can find tickets on that website, like I mentioned, Firkenstein.com, FIRKENSTEIN.com. And then also, if you want to be responsible, there is the designated driver ticket is less than half the price of admission for general admission. That is. So there you go. It's actually a third of the regular price. So
nice,
easy way to kind of make sure that, hey, if you have a friend that's also trying to be good, then at least they come in at a discounted price. You all can have some fun. If you're going to be the one that gets extra crazy, yeah, laugh at them for being the odd man out. But it's all right. Maybe buy them dinner because they helped you get home safely. How about that?
Yeah, I respect that.
And if you end up going, tag us again at BeerBellyPod. Let us know that you're out there. That way, again, we can meet up, take some pictures, say what's up. It'd be fun to meet you guys, and throw out some stickers at you. That way you can put your sticker on your grandma, put them on your dog, put them on your grandma's parrot, whatever you want. Right in the middle of your flat screen television, by all means do it. Right in the dead center. It's okay.
Right in the dead.
It'll work out just fine. But of course, let us know what we should drink in future episodes, what breweries we should visit. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in Southern California. Give us an excuse to branch out. Let's go to freaking Nebraska. Let's start a family band.
Oh, I'm going to Maine.
To Florida. There you go.
I'm getting myself some lunch. IPA.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's right. At BeerBellyPod, as I mentioned, on all your favorite socials. You can email us if that's more your fancy. BeerBellyPod@gmail.com.
The Gmail.
Links to anywhere you can find us in every episode description. We usually throw out some like random questions and polls on there as well. So if you want to participate, by all means, go for it. But again, thank you for sharing us with your friends and your family. Those of them out there that have as little brain cells as we do, that you feel might enjoy what the hell we're about. Share them with us. Thank you for doing so and rating us on your preferred podcasting apps. It helps out the show a bunch. So thank you. Let people like OC Beer Blog be able to see us, notice us, and invite us to their freaking craft beer festival. It's awesome. So thanks again. Can't wait. Have a great day. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.